All right, hello, enthusiast, and welcome to another episode of the Enthusiast Experiment. My name is Mike, your host, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite value watches that I've come across ever so far in my beginning journey of watch collecting. This is the Orient Bambino. I apologize for the lighting, and I don't have a super macro camera, so some of these shots are going to be a little bit hard to do, but I will try my best here. But the Orient Bambino is awesome. They sell on their site for about $260. We'll start there. But they're always putting promotion codes for like 30% off, and you can find them. This particular color I had to buy on eBay, and I think it was like maybe $150, $160, so it's extremely affordable. This particular model with this colorway, because they make a ton of different colorways for the case itself and the dial. This one is the FER 2400BWO. It has a stainless steel case, which has a great profile there, and you can see this huge acrylic dome crystal. It has the in-house movement, so they actually make their own movements, which is another reason why this is a steel of a watch. So this one is the Orient Caliber 4874-3. The dome mineral glass has a brown leather strap that is included and is of exceptional quality for my opinion. This is one of the most comfortable watches I own to wear, and it perfectly matches this watch's aesthetic. The rose with gold, it has a kind of a pearlescent face, which again, I apologize, is kind of hard to see. I'm still working on maybe getting some better camera equipment. And then this beautiful dark red brownish like faux crocodile leather strap is awesome. So it does say that it has 30 meters of water resistance. I wouldn't really test it. I mean, I've washed my hands and stuff, and you can see it right there. And I haven't had any problems, but I wouldn't go swimming with this. Just my personal opinion. Has a 21 millimeter lug width, 12 inches thick this way, or millimeters, I apologize. So 21 millimeter lug width, 12 millimeters tall. Good grief, I need some more coffee. And it is a 40 millimeter case, so your watch is at 40 millimeters. And it's a 21 joule non-hacking, 21,600 beats per hour, 6 beats per second, and 40-hour power reserve. So it's actually pretty impressive for an in-house movement. You can see it has a decent sweep there. It still ticks a little bit, but for me, this is a beautiful movement. You can set the date just by clicking it out. It is non-hacking, so that would be probably my only improvement. Date changes nicely. You can actually kind of hear it. There you go. And the hands set the time smoothly. It actually has a really great feel to it. I've felt so many more expensive watches that feel way worse made, of lower quality. Something else I love to note is that the hands are like shaped to the dial. It's easier to see on the second hand here how it kind of actually curves down to match the dial's face. And as you can see, that second hand is razor thin. So that's pretty cool. And both of the hour and minute hands are actually bent throughout the center, so they're kind of like a pyramid shape. It's just beautiful attention to detail. Even with the numerals, they actually didn't do the typical one here because they wanted to match. So instead of doing like the VI, they actually did 4 eyes so that it looks similar to this guy here. And as you can see, everything's very well balanced. They put the date here because they have the single markers for those there. And I also really love the extra, it may be an overkill for some, but the extra minutes around the very outside of the dial, and even all the way down to the seconds. So I think that's pretty awesome. And it just helps closing the dial and makes it feel a little bit more compact and beautiful. Again, that dome crystal is really where it's at. This has to be seen in person to be believed. It's just a beautiful, beautiful watch. It even has different finishes on the case, which for something, again, of this price, you can see it's super reflective there, and then matte. So for a watch of this price is almost unheard of. It's awesome. It doesn't have any branding or anything on the crown. Not a make or break for me because it's a beautiful like onion style crown. But it would be cool to have, their logo or something like that on there. That would be a nice little touch. Again, it is an automatic in-house movement. There's a clearer look at the back for you. Maybe we'll do it this way. There you go. It says the water resistance and stuff, and it has this cool shape, but it just really looks and feels great on the wrist. So just wanted to give you all a quick look, kind of glow about it a little bit, because it's definitely one of my favorite watches. I wear it all the time, and not just as a dress watch. It goes great with jeans all the way up to, you know, a suit or something like that if you want to go out for a nice night on the town. But these guys are awesome, and they have a ton of different colorways. So if this like pearlescent white / rose gold doesn't float your boat, they have a ton of different options. And they're all just obviously as comfortable to wear, being that it's the same model. But Orient makes some great stuff out of Japan there. I hope you all go check it out, and thanks for swinging by. Look forward to seeing you again on the next episode of the Enthusiast Experiment. Have a great day.